guys, welcome back to my channel, Chanel, shall I say, and I hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. I am back with another video. It is slightly different to how I imagined originally, so I have been planning this video for almost a month now, and it was because you really liked my, when I went to Mallorca, you really liked that video and there was a lot of views and a lot of lovely comments there, so I decided to do another travelling video, however going to Barcelona. So the reason why I decided to go to Barcelona originally is because I made a little surprise for my boyfriend. My boyfriend's birthday was on February the 23rd, which was a Saturday. This Saturday's just gone. And to surprise, we had a week off that week anyway, and to surprise him I have decided to book a holiday to Barcelona for a couple of nights. It was like 3 nights or something. So I'll just add the video here for you of how I surprised him and what I've decided to do for him. If you do follow my Instagram, you would have seen it on my Instagram, as I uploaded it there as well, but I'll just add it onto this video now. So by the title, that's probably the reason why you've clicked on this video. And what's happened basically is when we went to Barcelona, the first so we came there at about 7 o'clock in the evening on Tuesday, and then everything was fine. We had some food, and then the next day we decided to go to the zoo. And when we went to the zoo, I've been taking like loads of footage for you guys, loads of videos. I basically wanted to do the same sort of style as my previous Mallorca video, however, obviously being in Barcelona. So I was taking a lot of videos and content for you guys. However, when we got back to the hotel after the zoo, my phone just completely crashed. It went onto the Apple sync logo and it just didn't turn on. So we tried many things. We tried turning it on, turning it back off. Anyway, it just didn't work. Completely just didn't boot up. And we did want to go to the Apple store in Barcelona, but lucky us, it was closed. It was just shut down completely. So there weren't a store, so we couldn't do anything. So I did not have my phone for the rest of the holiday, which sounds quite scary, to be honest. Although it's probably not as bad as it could have been. I mean, I had all my flight tickets on there. I had my card, so my banking and everything on there. Everything was on there. All our flight details and everything. We didn't have any paper copies or anything, which was quite silly, I understand, but it is just nowadays, that's what we have. So when we got back to the UK, I did manage to get it not fixed, they just replaced it for me because it was in warranty. I only had it since Christmas, so they did say there was just like a system glitch in the actual phone, and therefore the best course of action would have been just to replace the full phone. So I did get a new phone, but that's not the case. That's still not, you know, they did do, so when we got in the Apple store, they did manage to boot up the phone for a couple of minutes, and they asked me whether I wanted to back up anything, and I said of course, as all my videos were on there, and also a tasting Spanish food video as well. So there were 2 videos on my phone which should have been uploaded shortly, and unfortunately he did back up my phone. However, when I did get this new phone, it just didn't back up. It backed up everything up until Barcelona, and the day we left for Barcelona it just didn't back it up. So I do have the surprise video that I done for my boyfriend, however anything after that I don't have anything. Luckily my boyfriend did take some photos and videos of Barcelona, so whilst talking about the Barcelona trip, I'll also add a few videos of what we did manage to take on the last day. It was a really nice experience, and I love doing traveling videos, and as from what I can see from the statistics, I know that you guys, a lot of my viewers, do like to see travelling vlogs as well. So I'm hoping to do them more often. I do have roughly 4 holidays, I think, that we will be going on this year. So there would be at least 4 holiday videos for you to watch. So just moving on from that, in regards to Barcelona trip, it was super fun. Like, Barcelona was amazing. I think 2 full days. So we left on Tuesday sort of midday, we left the flight, and we were there at 7 o'clock in the evening. So therefore we had the evening, we had some dinner and then went to bed. And then we had Wednesday, full day Wednesday, full day Thursday, and Friday we came back roughly sort of 7 o'clock time back home as well. So I think it was absolutely perfect for that amount of time. 2 days was perfect. The weather was great as well. In the UK it was good as well, so it was roughly the same sort of weather, but it still felt a little bit warmer. You just simply go with your t-shirt, and maybe just take a jumper just in case, depending on what part you are. If you're near the beach, then it does get a little bit windy. So it was good weather. And the markets, so basically there is, if you go on Google Images and you put in Barcelona, the first few things that you will see is buildings and landscapes of the buildings that they have in Barcelona, which is absolutely tremendous and amazing. It was very interesting to walk around. We have taken some videos, so hopefully you are watching them throughout this video. And also the market, so there is a very famous food market in Barcelona. I think it's La Ramblas. I'll just, once again, I'll add some videos of that as well. And unfortunately that kind of footage we don't have anymore, so therefore I did take some footage of the ice cream. It was literally just like meat, food, people were eating there, people were drinking there. It was such a nice environment. It was very busy, so that part of the of Barcelona was super busy, super just overloaded, overcrowded with tourists. And where our hotel was, it was a little bit more quieter, more of the actual living area rather than the touristy area. So what I did realise is when planning this holiday, you sort of don't realise how expensive things may be. So as soon as you sort of book the flights, book the hotel, you think that's it, that's all you have to pay for. However, you don't take in consideration the amount of food that you're going to eat throughout the day. Of course, you're going to have whether lunch is included or breakfast is included in your hotel package, and if not, then of course you're having to buy breakfast, lunch and dinner. And when you're walking about, you do get hungry, so there's also in between snacks as well. So food was super expensive. Near enough the same price as here, but it was just expensive. I would say it's like not Wetherspoons, but something along the lines of sort of Nando's pricing. So it's quite expensive, especially if you're having lunch for that price and then dinner for that price. It just adds up, especially depending on how many days you are there as well. So yeah, the food let me down because there weren't much of a variety. They do love their fried eggs. They literally, so if you think of a meal on the plate, they would have let's say chicken, potatoes and just an egg, just one fried egg, which is really weird. I saw it on most of the menus and they were quite sort of common thing to have, which was very weird. But anyway, it was a really lovely experience overall. I really loved it. I loved the hotel where there was super friendly staff. If you it is sort of just outside the sort of touristy area, but it's also nice as well, as it does get very loud in the touristy area. So other than that, I think the only thing that's ruined it is literally my phone breaking, as I have lost a lot of footage there. Of course, I'm really grateful to go to a holiday like that, as I know some people cannot afford it or don't usually go on holidays. However, it's just frustrating that all the footage I have, I couldn't store it, and it's just, when I think back now, and during the moment, you just don't realise how much you rely on your phone. I don't know about other people, but like Apple Pay, banking, you store all your like credit card details, like flight details and everything. You just rely on your phone so much, and it's quite scary as well, because I'm so grateful that I had my boyfriend with me. So of course I could use his phone. He downloaded the flight tickets and he had them on his phone. Of course we would have been able to go to the airport and print them off, but it's still the details on there. And for example, if I was even in London or on holiday by myself, and my phone just decided to crash down and just not load again, it would have been scary. Like you wouldn't, I would have felt so vulnerable and by myself and by alone. Of course, no one to call, so if I was in an emergency, or if I needed to get something, or if I just was relying on Apple Pay and not my cards, my actual cards, then of course things could have gone wrong and stuff. So it is frustrating, but I'm really grateful for the time I spent with my boyfriend. It was such a lovely week. It's just a shame I need to go back on to work on Wednesday. I've got one more day, so I've got today and, well, when you guys are seeing this video, I'm going back tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I'm sorry it's maybe a long one, maybe a short one, definitely longer than the other ones. And I hope you enjoy this video anyway. I'm really sorry about the lack of footage that I have filmed in Barcelona. I hope you can still see a rough idea of what I saw, and hopefully you can experience it through a video with me. And if you do have any questions about Barcelona, or any questions traveling, or anything in general, feel free to comment down below. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you and have chats with you. Definitely go down into my Instagram. I do upload there more regularly. I do upload near enough every single day, so we can stay in touch and have chats, and yeah, support each other. More than happy to support the smaller YouTubers, and hopefully just make a family of our own and grow together. And yeah, so don't forget to like and subscribe my video. Like and subscribe my video. I'm really bad at this. I don't like to tell people to like or tell people to subscribe. I mean, you know what you have to do, you know what you do. This is YouTube. There's a like button down below, and there's a subscribe button down below. If you want to see more videos, if you want to stay with me and build a family, stay tuned. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.